Alright, here we go again. We're going to be ranking Crash Bandicoot 3. I don't know what that weird inflection was, but we're gonna be doing that. And, yeah, you already know. You read the title, so what's the point of this section here? I don't know, it's just stalling at this point. Let's just get to the freaking video. This way you click... Okay, never mind. So anyway, yeah, all my opinions, so don't get angry if I don't like a song. But I think it's pretty agreeable list, I would think. That, yeah, I did a good job. So anyway, yeah, goodbye.
Press start to begin.
After the turn of the century, in the clear blue skies over Germany, came a roar and a thunder men had never heard, like the screaming sound of a big warbird. Up in the sky, a man in a plane, Baron von Richthofen was his name. 80 men tried and 80 men died, now they're buried together on the countryside. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more, the bloody Red Baron was running up the score. 80 men died trying to end that spree of the bloody Red Baron of Germany. Crash 3's music is at this weird point where it's not like as good as like in Crash 2, where every soundtrack is just an absolute masterpiece. Well, half of them. I really hate pissing it away. In Crash 3, it's just every musical piece and every composition is just, it's alright. Then there's a couple that are just like pretty good, but then most of it is just okay. Or yeah, and that's what I think of this first section. So, Tiny Tiger, unfortunately, I guess I felt like I had to place it near the bottom, but I don't know why. Maybe I still have a grudge on him against what his the second game's theme song for him did to me in Crash 4. Unga Bunga chase music is not my favorite kind of music. Let me just put it that way. Dr. Engine's music, as much as it pains me to say this because he is my favorite Crash Bandicoot character, his music is just, it feels busy, but it also doesn't feel like it's a big battle, penultimate battle taking place on the moon. It doesn't give off any spacey vibes or anything like that. Oh, I just said vibes. I don't have footage for the area in which Rings of Power plays, but so just have this intro cutscene instead. Yep, it's pretty cool. When I heard it, I was like, hey, that's pretty good. Sand. That's what I feel when I think of this. When I hear this music, I think sand. That's, yeah, because it's sand music. Every game has sand music. Mario has sand music. It's sand music. What do you want? I don't know. It's pretty good though. It reminds you that if you're afraid of fighting someone who has a sword, you just gotta remember that you idiots, we all have swords. Making waves is perfect jet ski music. It just, yeah, nice, it's fast. Not really fast. It's just, I don't know, it feels similar to how Hang 8 sounds from Crash 2. Well, not very similar at all actually. There's a bunch of contradictions I'm making right now, but you know what I mean. Both water music, you ride in something in both of them. That's what I'm trying to say. Fatur Frenenzi sounds a lot like somebody's endlessly pushing pistons in Minecraft. Toad Village sounds a bit better in the Insane Trilogy, I think, because it seems a lot fuller and more completed. Like, it just feels like it's missing something in its original version. But it's pretty good medieval music all around. The grass is yellow here though, so that's just a bad thing. For Dingodile's theme, my second favorite Crash character, you got some didgeridoos in there for the added Australian experience for what is essentially the Australian version of my good friend Lincoln. Both wield flamethrowers filled with happiness. Tomb Time is tomb music. It's like sand music but for the inside. Which, I don't know, maybe being inside makes sand music a little bit better. Unfortunately, even though Crash is raiding this tomb, he doesn't have big old Bandicoot breats. Dr. Nefarious Tropy has pretty good boss music, because it's kind of like a clock, it sounds like. It's got a clock kind of beat to it, because he is a clock. He's Codsworth, or Cogsworth. Wait, which one's the robot from Fallout 4 and which one's the clock guy from The Beauty and the Beast? Which one is that? Wait, which one is Cods... What? Cods... Under Pressure, famously performed by Freddie Mercury and David Bowie, appears in the underwater levels of Crash 3 in its instrumental form, which sounds nothing like it, and it's also a completely different song because it's a completely different song. Haha, so funny. Anyway, I usually get kind of angry when I see that underwater music in games is like always hailed as like the best, because it's like I see, for example, Mario 64, the Dare Dare Docks music is just like, yeah, I get it, it's just calming and cool, but like, come on, Slider's the best one. Mannequin. Anyway, Crash. Yeah, this is cool. Very creepy and atmospheric for being so deep underwater. Let me get the Warp Room music out of the way, because it's just the main theme, but in a different form, just like all those bonus rounds, which is why I didn't rank them, but let me just get this out of the way, so, yeah. Anyway, this is where it is for now. Just putting it lower because there's already the main theme, so yeah, on to the next one. Dr. Neocortex has pretty cool music because he's the villain, so of course he's gonna have to have the most climactic music. But it does incorporate his first game's theme into it at one point, but yeah, it just doesn't, it's not as cool as that first one because it was so ominous and creepy and foreboding because this is the final battle. But with this one, it's like, yeah, cool action. This was what they thought was probably going to be the last game in the series, probably, originally. I don't know. So yeah, anyway, there it is. Bandicoot! Orient Express is the music that plays when 11-year-olds pull their eyes backwards and turn them into slits. That's, that's what I picture anyway. Let's listen to this. It's funny music. It's cool. Just cool into the mouth. Nice. Hog Ride, once again, sounds absolutely awesome in the Insane trilogy, but in the original, it's still pretty good. Yeah, still really good though. It's good racing music against all these identical, ugly, freaking tall, gangly, ugly scientists that are ugly and stupid, and they have the same car and they're all stupid. And yeah, and you got a cool biker and you cool compared to them because they're stupid and ugly. And yeah, this music is pretty cool and fits well with racing against stupid ugly guys that are ugly stupid. And just like in my Crash 1 video, I decided it was only right to put the main theme in as the #1 spot because, well, I just find it really catchy and awesome, and it's on the same level as the first one. And anyway, it's cool that you get to hear it multiple times throughout the game with the bouns rounds and in the hub world, the time twister machine. So anyway, yeah, that's my list. Thank you for looking at it. Thank you for listening to it, and it is cool that you stayed all the way through here. So congratulations. Thank you for doing that. I think you are a cool person if you did. And yeah, goodbye everyone. I will probably make another one. Next one will be Crash 4, which that's a lot of soundtrack. So yeah. Anyway, good. Also, this is pretty weird footage to be putting at the end, but you know what? Whatever. It's whatever. It's all I had left. I didn't feel like getting more. I mean, I did, but you know what? Never mind. Goodbye.